welcome to yet another live version of the Queer Edge with Jackie Jett. It is a show within a show within another show. Education is our middle name. Yes, my name is Jackie Jett. I enjoy reading books and having sex with pirates. I recently read a new book by actress Tatum O'Neal entitled, "Does Anyone Give a Puckered Rat's Ass About Me?" And if I may, I would like to answer the posed question in the title by reading the entire book to you. May I? Thank you very much. Thank you. I was born June 12, 1963. That is the first day I remember getting slapped, and the last day I remember being happy. My dad is Ryan O'Neal. He was in the movie Love Story. That was the last movie he ever did. He used to be handsome, and now he looks like Jackie Jett, only heavier and without the cool glasses, and not as mentally challenged. Yes. My dad beat me every day with a shovel while my mom sit by and laughed. Yes, that made me so sad. To this day, I do not trust shovels. Yeah. In 1973, I was in a movie called Paper Moon, which I won an Oscar for portraying a 10-year-old lesbian. I had a huge career ahead of me. For the next 20 years, I was in and out of drug rehab and on and off the talk show circuit, talking about how I was in and out of drug rehab. Sometimes I interspersed my drug chat with, "Oh, my dad beat me with a shovel bit." Then I met John McEnroe. He played tennis or soccer. I'm not sure. And we got married. I stayed high, and he stayed angry, and we thought, what better time to have a family? And so we did. We had children, 5 of them, or 6 of them, I think. They took my children away from me because I couldn't remember to feed them. I couldn't remember their names. And I think for most of the time, they were all drunk. My dad married Farrah Fawcett. They divorced and then got married again. One of them is still living, but I'm not sure which one. I'm thinking about returning to my acting career, or maybe just write another book. But for now, I just need to finish taking this nap. I love myself, for I am Tatum, the end. Thank you so much. You know, helping us tonight, hang our own little paper moon with us tonight, Jackie Inks with news from the Edge. Yeah, the large-breasted Barbarellas, as well as underground publisher Adam Parfrey. The comedy tunes of Throwing Toasters will play with us. Also, the music of the Desperation Squad will rock tonight. And a girl who's punky and porny, she is kind of that girl for a new millennium. JOANNA Angel is here. And back with us, I'm so happy. I love this chick so much. Back with us, my beautiful, voluptuous, the funny Kim Coles is in the Queer Edge house. Hey, so listen, don't expect us to say anything profound. Put down the remote and say to yourself, if it ain't broke, then freaking break it, because I got to tell you this, got to tell you this, got to tell you that. The Queer Edgers, they are a go.
What are you doing right now? It's What's your reality? Make it up. Vodka martini. 2 olives. This is my reality. What's yours? What's yours? What's yours?
Welcome to the Queer Edge. Welcome to the Queer Edge. Welcome to the Queer Edge. You know, it is Thursday today, and I got to say, viewers and studio audience, or non-existent studio audience, and our crew, that our Tom DeLay Defense Fund,
It's not going well.
that we have going here, so far has raised $2. And we know which Republican staff member has donated this $2. And but honey, Tom's going to be in some serious trouble if we don't all pitch in and help him out. He's going to need more than $2. He's going to need like $200 million. But you know, I bet you anything, our special co-host this week, who has a heart as big as the state of Texas, she might want to give some to this oh so special cause. And now we've got to start the Looter Skibby. How's that for a name? Looter Skibby.
Looter Skibby?
That's our fraudulent skip.
I like that.
Yeah, there we go. Listen. Okay, here we go. We have a very funny person co-hosting this week. She's been here the whole week. Please welcome back the celebrated and the queer love, Miss Kimmy Cole. Yeah! See your butt down there.
I'd like to donate my lip gloss to the Tom DeLay Fund.
Oh, he's going to appreciate it. He needs it,
He's
too.
going to need it when he gets in the joint.
He will need it when
He's going to need that. So go ahead and put that in there.
Yeah, you know what? When he gets into that prison, let me just say this, that he is going to have a lot of black men behind him, supporting him in a way that you and I know how.
We all know. Put that in the fund.
There you go.
He's ready. He's ready. Tom DeLay is ready.
And Tom, you may think of changing your name to Tammy DeLay, because you are going to be one foxy woman when you get into that little hell house that you're going to. Now, welcome back to the show.
Yes, thank you, Dollface.
We've been talking all week, but one of the things that we haven't talked about is the fact that you're half the woman that you used to be.
Well, not even. 1/45th of the woman I used to be.
Yeah, okay.
I lost 24 pounds on Celebrity Fit Club.
Okay. That is really cool.
The first season, which was the best season, thank you very much.
Okay. Now, who was on that season with you?
Judge Maybelline. With her ornery sass.
Sassy.
She's just sassy. She goes beyond, because there's sass and then there's ornery. What you doing that for? What you eating that for? Why you going over there? Why you breathing? I gotta breathe because there's air. I need the air.
Right. And did you remind her? By the way, honey, I'm not here trying to cause a ruckus with my neighbors or. Not in.
Thank you. Wendy the Snapper lady, who became my best friend.
Cool.
And also Ralphie May and Bismarcky. The rapper, you got what I need, girl.
Okay, yes,
you say she's just a friend. Oh, baby, yeah. And my favorite of all was Daniel Baldwin.
Is he the Jesus Baldwin or not?
No.
Okay.
No, well, he's Jesus Light.
Jesus Light.
Jesus Light. And actually, I figured out that the Baldwin brothers are the picture of evolution. Yeah. I'm going to do it for you now. May I demonstrate?
Yeah, please.
Yeah. We go to Stephen.
Yeah.
Who's not quite evolved, very Cro-Magnon.
Right.
Then there's Daniel, then there's Billy, then there's Alec.
Yeah.
That's evolution right there, the Baldwin brothers.
If you had to do a Baldwin, which Baldwin would you do?
If I had to do a Baldwin, which would I do? None of the above.
You wouldn't?
Not one. Maybe Alec.
Okay.
Maybe Alec after he's finished
Okay,
now
we're going to throw you
No Baldwins for me. No, I've had enough Baldwin-itis.
We're going to throw you a real queer edge question here, right on Right on a Thursday.
No, I'm sorry, Billy. Billy, because he's the sweet one.
Okay, Billy is a sweet one.
I'll take Billy Baldwin because he's the one that stays out of the mess and he doesn't,
But you know, here's the difference between you and me.
What?
I would take them all because I am a starfish stooper from day one. So I would do them all just to say I've done them all.
Okay.
And write a book about it and then tour and be on the Oprah Winfrey show and talk about it. I mean, you got to think ahead
You gotta think
in
ahead.
these things.
All right.
But let me ask you this in-depth question. If Kim Coles was offered $1 million to perform 6 months in Branson, Missouri, 5 shows a day
I don't like where
in
this is
Branson,
going.
Missouri, or you could have sex with Barbara Bush. Which one of those two would Kim Coles choose? Because the world wants to know.
All right, give me again $1 million.
$1 million, 6 months, 7 nights a week, 3 shows a day in Branson, or just one go at oral sex with Barbara Bush.
I'll say Branson. I'll take Branson. I'll take Branson.
Everyone is taking Branson.
I'll take Branson.
Everyone, you know what? Branson may have an amazing lineup soon, thanks to Jackie Jett. But right now, let's get some news from the edge with the lady with a twist, my friend, the Lady Jackie Inks.
Thank you, Jack. Still no tickets for poor Barbara. From our Washington news desk, how about that? President Bush himself was recently in Latin America, and during a briefing, a journalist approached the president and wondered if he could ask an unofficial question. He wanted to know what GW carries in his pants pockets. Bush played along by whipping out a white handkerchief in fine style, and then immediately went looking for more loot. Unfortunately for the big guy, it seems it was all he had. But in case anyone thought he was hiding something, the president went ahead and turned both of his pant pockets completely inside out. We here on The Edge can only wish that Bill Clinton had done the same when Monica asked him what was in his pants. There was a violent incident at a yoga studio in New York City this week. Assault charges have been filed against a charismatic leader of the studio. His name is Swami Girish Namurti. The Swami has agreed to a phone interview this morning. We are fortunate to be able to bring you this developing story. Swami Ji, are you with us?
Namaste. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to discuss with you the truth.
Is it okay if I call you Swami Ji?
It is okay.
Okay, thank you. In the report it says you're claiming 100% innocence.
Oh, of course. What kind of stupid question is that? It's always innocence I am pleading. I have done nothing wrong. Nothing. I acted on his karma, not mine. His.
Later on in the report, it mentions that the man was literally beaten until he cried. Is that true?
It is true, but he was a big crybaby. One little poke and he wept to the Ganges. Look, I will tell you this. He had it coming. His yoga was terrible. His downward-facing dog looked like a reenactment of the rape of Lucretia. During his sun salutation, the entire class could see his black hole of Calcutta. I hope that when I die, I will come back as a bread truck so that I might run him over. Oh, I hate him so.
Oh, so if I'm to get this correct, are you now admitting that you ordered the beating?
Yes, I ordered the code red. My yoga students grabbed him after class and they beat the shot right out of him. It must have been a blur of Birkenstock and patchouli. But he had it coming. He had terrible posture, so all of this he deserved.
Well, thank you, Swami, for talking with us.
Peace be with you, and please stand up straight.
Oh, yes, the Swami Ji from New York City. Finally tonight, there is great concern with this country's economic crisis, and the Congress is now considering changing the tax laws, and if they are successful, more and more people will find themselves in a money crunch. Our 9-star Platinum Financial Desk has put together a short list of warning signs that everyone should be aware of. You may want to take a few notes. These are the top 5 red flags that you yourself may be nearing a financial crisis. Number 5, your imaginary friend has more money than you. Number 4, you rob Peter and then rob Paul. Number 3, at communion, you always go back for seconds. Number 2, you actually have to save up to be considered poor, and the #1 reason to start to worry financially. American Express calls and says, please leave home without it. I'm Jackie Yanks. The big guy is off to starboard or port side right there at 11 o'clock. We're going to go to a break. Lots more Queer Edge right after this with Miss Kim Cole.
Hey guys, welcome back. Come on in, come on in, come on in. We're just sitting here talking to Kim Coles about how often women today females are faking orgasms. And Kim just informed me you don't fake the orgasm.
I actually don't need to. I'm multi.
Yeah.
I'm multi.
Why?
And I'm loud.
And loud. That's yeah. That's the way. I like it.
They all like it like that.
Okay. Why do women fake orgasms?
Well, we were talking hetero women, because I can only speak from a hetero point of view.
And the others, they're neither here nor there.
I think we fake it because sometimes the guys need the positive reinforcement.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
it's a guy thing.
It's a guy thing. You do it for him. Plus, it's like, good, get off me.
Right, okay.
Get off me so I can go finish washing the dishes. Sometimes you just want to go back to washing the dishes. But I don't have to fake. I'm multi.
Okay. And do you think that women who fake orgasms also fake peeing or fake other things?
Yes, I think they fake all types of bodily fluid expulsions.
Yeah. And they fake their bulimia?
Anything, yes,
Yeah.
they're fakers.
So
Be
here's
real.
the bottom line. There are a lot of women out there who don't want men to know that any fluids come out of any part of their bodies.
Right.
Am I right?
Absolutely.
Okay, chicks get with it because we know we are human. That's just the way the body works.
Women also lie about gas. When you get together with a guy first, you don't fart right away.
No.
I say, love me, love my gas.
Yes, I do too.
I have a burrito on the first date. Let them know. Let them know.
And let me tell you right now, on this Queer Edge, we love Kim Cole's gas.
Yeah, in
So-
fact, I may go eat some nachos in between the breaks and come and hit you with
Honey,
it.
knock me out with it, because my Barbarellas, they do the same thing, and they're like raising their hands going,
Holler.
it is me. They are proud.
That's right.
They are proud.
Better out than in.
Here's one question I want to ask you.
Yeah.
The show Living Single.
Yes.
Had I taken too much acid at the time, or was that just a pre-version of Friends, only skin tone a little darker?
We were the Black Friends, and we
Okay.
came out before they did. And in fact, there was an executive that remain nameless, who said if he had had any show that he could buy that season, it would have been Living Single. Next season, Friends came out. So and it was
And
Warner
Friends,
Brothers.
Mysterious
and
coincidences.
Yeah.
I say not.
Very,
what do
very
you say?
coincidental that
But you know
happened.
what? There's love for everybody, you
Yeah.
know. And the thing is that so what? They got the $1 million, a week per episode, and so what? We just barely had like some boiled eggs for craft services. It's okay. It's okay.
Honey,
Hence all
it's
the gas
not
I
okay
had.
with me.
No, it's okay.
It would not be
Shut up.
okay with me. I would be so freaking bitter for the rest of my life over that.
Some of us are,
yeah,
but,
Jackie Jett is not a forgiving person
No.
when it comes to the money. And not forgiving on that at all. But that really is a crying shame. And the whole thing is that did Friends ever have a black person on it?
I don't think they ever. Yes, Aisha Tyler. In the latter episodes.
Well,
In
was
the
she a walk-on in the back?
No, she ended up having an affair. They hired a black woman, but they made her a whore. She had an affair
Right.
with Ross and Joey.
Okay.
Why does she have to be a
And
whore?
Aisha Tyler, if it's who I'm thinking of.
No, it's no offense against her. I mean,
Yeah.
she's fine, but like they created, like she had, like I think she started out with Ross and then she ended up with Joey. So why does she have to be frisky in the pants?
Here's what would have
She's
been
a sister.
Do you know what would have been really cool is to have the character that Lisa Kudrow played have an affair with Aretha Franklin. That would have
That
made
would
the
be
show.
interesting.
That would have made me watch
Aretha
the
sings
show.
Smelly Cat?
Yeah, selling Smelly Cat, singing a duo of Smelly Cat with
my
Miss
God.
Aretha Franklin.
I see her with a guitar and all that cleavage right now. I see it right now.
I love Aretha's cleavage. I love that woman. Period.
yeah.
Jackie, we got a band here. Who are they? Tell
We
us about
do! Welcome to the stage, please, the Queer Edge stage, none other than Desperation Squad.
And my drug problem. Me and my drug problem. I've been up all night and I'm feeling weary. I had a good night's rest. Now I'm feeling frisky. Let's burn it. Me and my drug problem. And my drug problem. What do? I say no, one day at a time. Just say no. I take it one day at a time, but sometimes I get to thinking that every moment's and my drug problem. I'm talking about me and my drug problem. All of you bastards, judge me now. Don't you lay no blame. You're gonna be after you next. They're gonna be calling your name. You won't be worried about me and my drug problem. I'm talking about me and my drug
make music like that anymore.
No, they do not.
don't.
No, they do not.
You come here for a second. Get close to me.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
I like the whipped cream. The chocolate is a little strong. What is your name?
Mr. P.
Okay, Mr. P.
P.
P. Mr. P. Do you know that you're going to burn in hell?
I've been told that.
Yeah.
I don't really believe it, but, you know. I mean,
Okay. Well, let me put it this way. There's a strong possibility that is where you're headed. And I just hope that you're okay with it. We here on the 700 Club want to just get the word out about the Lord Jesus Christ, and this is the way that we are doing it today through Desperation Squad. Now, you're not getting ready to masturbate, are you? Please say no. The answer to that question, by the way, is no. Okay. So should I just move on with that? Okay, let's go over here, if I can slip past. What is your name? This guy has on a T-shirt that says, "You suck." Like I don't know. Hello. What is your name?
Ian Crosstown.
Eaton Crosstown?
Ian Crosstown.
Ian Crosstown. Now, I suck, and you're right. Do you?
No.
No? So you're just out to claim that everyone else does, but won't cop to it himself. I think we call that a closet case. What is your name?
Jet Propulsion.
Jet Propulsion. Great name. I'm sure your parents, Mr. and Mrs. Propulsion, must be very proud of you because now you have a T-shirt on that says, well...
Easy?
Oh, easy, okay. It says, "Eat my fudge," and I think I already have eaten your friend's fudge. Now, hey, you over here, you look like my dad.
Jack, he's playing upside down, I think.
Yeah, what's your name?
Bob Jones.
Bob
Lead
Jones.
guitar,
Yeah.
Bob Jones.
Are you like 87 years old?
No, I was born in 1958.
Okay, oh my God. Well then, with that case, we're almost the same age. So I'm going to say, you guys are going to be with us all night? Yeah, so I'm assuming that we have a lot of food to look forward to. We'll be right back with more of the Queer Edge right after this. Please stay tuned.
It's where we take the test. It's where we're at our best. At the Drunk Fest.
with Jackie, Jett, and me and Jackie, and we're having a good time. Okay, the alternative press has its Michael Crichtons, Tom Wolfe's, and Toni Morrison's. This author is all that and more. Say hello to Adam Parfrey! How do you do?
I love to do that. Doesn't that make you feel uncomfortable?
Yes.
When someone never lets go of the hug, and you just like want them to let go.
Just like my grandmother.
Just like your grandmother.
Yeah.
Thank you for that right off comparing me to your grandmother.
You got it.
Because nothing can make me, that's the usual comparison I get. Adam Parfrey. Meet Kim Coles and Jackie.
Oh, do you do?
Okay. Now, you are, is it fair to say an underground publisher?
It's fair to say that, although the books are in Barnes & Noble and whatnot throughout the country and Canada.
Right.
So,
Do you find publishing books underground to get a little claustrophobic and stifling?
well, no, the opposite of that, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, because you do what you wish. You're not, you don't have a big corporate hierarchy. Too many cooks in the broth, you know?
Yeah.
Underground is manner of speaking here, Jack.
Okay. Oh, it's not actually, they're not actually underground.
Oh,
'Cause I thought it-
that's what you meant.
Yeah, because I think it'd be so much cooler if you had a tunnel underground and that you were making these books and like you would ship them up, you know, to the ground. And
Well, we do have our pet weasels, and they take care of that.
okay, here's the thing. Okay, first of all, one of your books turned into the movie Ed Wood.
Yes?
And now you have an interest in Ed Wood, as many of us do. Ed Wood, one of the greatest filmmakers, in my opinion, of any generation. Why are you laughing at me?
Well, I love Ed Wood.
Okay.
Obviously, other people think he's the worst filmmaker of all time, but I don't. I
Yeah?
love Glen or Glenda, the first real transvestite movie of any renown.
Exactly.
You know, come on.
Okay, so how did you get involved in writing about Ed Wood?
Well, I didn't actually write the book. I edited that book. But I found this guy who was an obsessive researcher who spent his entire life interviewing people who knew Eddie Wood in Hollywood and so on, including people who were homeless, drinking bourbon on the street of Skid Row. People
Lucas,
like
can I
that.
point out something to our viewers? Homelessness is different than homolessness. There's a lot of people out there that are homeless, but very few people are homoless. I think. Would you agree, Kim?
I concur.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
And it's a sad state.
Sad
Homelessness-
state. Both
yeah.
of them, actually. But
Well, he was a little homolessness, although Criswell was a good friend of his, as
Well,
you know,
there-
and
yeah.
that may be turn another leaf, actually.
yeah. Well, Criswell. There's no doubt he was a big raging queen.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that we got that straightened out, but here's the thing. Now you do these books. This is really, everybody's excited about this. You did this book called It's a Man's World.
Yeah.
And you know, Adam, I got to tell you, man to man, I talk on this show incessantly about the power of the penis and the scrotum, and how we men have so much responsibility to carry on to help our female counterparts. And this is a book that has proof of it all. Am I right?
I can agree with that.
Okay,
yes.
well, now that I've held it up to schlep it and sell it for you, tell us about it.
There was a time. You want to look at that, Kim? There was a time in American tabloid publishing history magazines where the Barbershop magazine had stuff like this, and you didn't want to have it on the coffee table at home, and that's what it was for. It was
Can we show some of these? Yeah, we're going to show some of these as we talk about it.
Yeah. These types of things were basically for men and men only. Why? They weren't. They're for people who came back from World War II and wanted to recapture that whole manly thing.
Yeah, for men like me with a lot of testosterone, people like me and people like Martina Navratilova and Rosie O'Donnell, all of us like these books like this because we are.
How hard was it to find all of this, to put this together?
Well, there was a lot of collection going on.
Can we just point out for a moment that Kim Coles is being very Janice Pennington from The Price is Right.
Very.
No,
Over here.
I am Vanna Black. Hello.
She is the Vanna Black. Oh, look behind us. They're taking your job away. They've got your book over Viagra, which is very...
That makes a lot of sense.
You got to watch out for those fish attacking things.
Yes.
It's like
Yeah, I will tell you this. My thing with Viagra is this. If a man needs to take Viagra, it could be God's way of saying, honey, you've had too much sex, and you don't need it anymore because... Now, what is Cinerama? Because this one gets me right off the bat.
Well, that's pretty amazing because there was a whole shadow publishing industry. Before the 60s and the sexual revolution thing, where did men go to get their dirty books? Wasn't some guy in the corner would flash these things. It was like at some weird drugstore, some bizarre magazine entity in the shadowy area of town.
Thank God that wasn't I thought that was a real question.
You thought the jig was up.
Like he was asking me, and I was like he knew I had the answers. Thank God it was rhetorical.
We've got the answers,
Okay.
and the answers are provided.
The
in this
answers
book.
are here. Thank
Yeah,
God.
but the FBI nabbed these people. They didn't like dirty books to be published, but this is the whole dirty book shadow publishing industry.
Can we get a shot of this lady boss?
Yeah.
That kind of has the lesbo vibe to
Yeah.
it, don't you
Horizontal secretary.
think? I
Got
love
great
that.
titles, but yeah, this is about that weird era in American publishing in the 60s where you had the dirty book.
Okay. Now, here's the other thing about you. You are like a connection to all that is perverted in the city of Los Angeles. Am I
Thank you.
correct?
Oh,
Yeah.
I take
Okay,
pride
and
in
one
that.
of those is well, first of all, you did a book, Nightmare on Ecstasy. Is that what later came on to be the Ed Wood movie, Nightmare on Ecstasy?
Miro on Ecstasy?
Nightmare.
Oh, Nightmare on Ecstasy. That was the title. The Edward
Okay.
book. Yes.
And then you did a book called Secret and Suppressed.
Correct.
Banned Ideas and Hidden History. What is that about?
That's a collection of the most outrageous conspiracy theories, and they are pretty outrageous. Sometimes.
Okay. Now you're writing a book for Kim Cole's husband.
Ex-husband.
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 Who Kim is
Cole's
just
ex. Yeah.
dying to get back with.
Well, I find it interesting, and my husband. And tell me
Tell
what
us
the book's
about the book.
Well,
us about the book.
Eitan Edwards is the name of Kim's ex, and he wrote a book called Preparedness Now, because he's a very fervent preparedness dude who runs out to, he's in Mississippi now rebuilding stuff down
About
there.
the apocalypse is what we're talking about. The end of the
Yeah,
world.
well, he talks about end of the world stuff, nuclear stuff, chemical stuff, biowarfare, and natural disasters, and all this is put in this one book called Preparedness Now.
Now, I was married to this man, and I'm full of unicorns and moonbeams. See why I didn't work out?
Yeah, that's the question.
But what kills me is that now he's about to be a published author, and congratulations. I'm going to call him and congratulate him.
Yeah.
But when we
Oh,
were married,
she's no-
broke as he wanted to be, living in my mother-in-law's house, eating, Rice Krispies and Cheez-Its. Hello. And now he's about to hit the pay dirt.
And he's also talking about good eating, too.
Yes. And trust me, just trust me, this is the vibe I'm getting. Kim Coles is not going to call him and wish him the best of luck. She is going to call him and read his ass
That's
from left
right.
to right. That's just the feeling Jackie Jett gets. But we'll find out more about this later. Thank you, Adam. You've got to come back and see us because I'm looking in your eyes and I see utter and total perversion, which is perfect for the queer age. So will you come back and see us?
I'd
Will you?
love to.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you so much. Stay here, right here. We'll be right back. Take us out, guys.
session throughout the summer. Practiced for about 15 weeks. Wow. Last year, apparently, they didn't do too well. I think they were 0 and 20. Oh, really? But we're on a much better track this year. We've won 2 out of 5 games so far.
And you actually compete with not only teams in Atlanta, but teams.
It's a brand new league, started up here this season, and we're really having a good time. It's fun.
It looks like it was fun out there.
Yeah.
And tell me how the Blizzard Kings itself went from just a normal everyday hockey team to being affiliated with gay hockey Atlanta.
Stace Duval, our team president, was very interested in getting a team going in Atlanta. Over the past couple of years, it's been building up interest, and finally, we got enough momentum going where we were able to find another team called the Lizard Kings that we merged with.
Right.
And it's a great group of guys out there.
And they had no problem, obviously.
You never have a problem with the fact that we're gay, straight, bisexual, whatever.
Transgender questioning.
Exactly right. All that stuff. Yeah.
What kind of talent do you have on the team?
No, wait. No, it's a whole cross section. It's billed as a beginning level league.
I saw some really good stuff out there, though.
Well, yeah, I mean everybody has little spurts of glory, and but there's varying levels of hockey. We have one guy who's never played before and just started during summer.
What's been the funnest thing for you? Someone you have a job, you do things outside of work, you don't have that much time. What kind of recreation is this for you?
This is great. I mean, it's my exercise. It's my social activity. We go do things as a team all the time.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, we go out dancing, planning a hike up to Stone Mountain.
Stab in the back, you suck. Need to be the bill swab, putting over that smack, you suck. Just another lame half-ass little tip, you suck. What I really want to say is just get big, you suck. I offer the best of me. You flat out rejected me, you suck. You suck.
Hey guys, welcome back. I don't know why this band feels it's necessary to continually tell me that I suck. I don't know how much more open I can be about it. What is the point they're trying to get to? But let me tell you this. Kim was just expressing to me during the commercial break that it is really not cool to relieve yourself while in a moving vehicle. And it had never occurred to me that actually that can cause problems with the drivers behind us.
Yes.
And I've been selfish all this time in my urinating outside my car window, and especially when I'm driving. But anyway, that's not why we're here anymore. We're here because it's a man's world. And nowhere in this is more true than in the world of pornography. Breaking this mold is our next guest, the porn pioneer, JOANNA Angel. Come on out here, Miss Angel. Hey, honey. Look at these little breasties. They don't look at all. Nice. Sit down here. I don't know if you know this, but I've been practicing becoming a heterosexual. I've felt like, 30 breasts or something so far? First base is as far as I want to go right now. Second base is a little frightening for me.
That's actually second base.
That is second. What's first base then?
It's kissing.
Oh, I don't want to go there either.
See, I think you wanted to skip first and go. You're going straight for the double.
I may just be stuck in second base for a few years, if you know what I mean, and be happy there. JOANNA, tell us about yourself, because you are kind of an entrepreneur, if I may say so, in the business of porn.
That's really nice that you asked, because everybody just wants to know about what it's like to have sex on camera. Nobody really wants to know about what it's,
What is it like to have sex on camera?
Nobody really cares about being an entrepreneur.
Yeah, no, trust me, I want to tell you very briefly. I'm fascinated with people in the porn industry. I covered the Adult Video News Awards last year.
Oh, you did?
And I have found that porn stars, or adult entertainers, whatever you want to call them, are the most honest people in the whole wide world. They have nothing to hide. They will tell you the truth straight up, whatever your question is. And for that, I greatly admire them. And, not only for that, but for a few other things too, which I won't go into here. But how did you start your own company?
Well, basically, Burning Angel is a website BurningAngel.com. It just kind of started. It was this ridiculous idea I had one day. I was
So
the end of school.
You're not, let me tell you something, you're not blonde.
No.
And you're not like, you're not a Jenna Jameson.
No.
No, you're more like a,
I'm like
tell me.
Marilyn Manson. No.
Yeah, Marilyn Manson.
Yeah, she's like the madam of punk rock porn. So what is the difference between punk rock porn and what we would call mainstream porn? Or is there a difference?
Well, yeah, there definitely is a difference. I mean, I guess mainstream porn has all the mainstream elements in it that people are used to seeing and sort of mainstream people want to see.
Right.
And punk rock porn is something I guess I started
Right.
for people who were sort of sick of looking at
So you use
stuff that's
punk
geared-
rock bands as the music to your
Yeah, and also punk rock girls.
punk rock girls.
Oh, there you go. There's a Jenna
Okay.
Jameson thing.
Okay, here's where I'm confused. Is there punk rock sex? I mean, do you...
It would hurt.
I think so. I think there is punk rock sex.
Does it hurt more
Let
than
me
regular
tell
sex?
you.
Yeah.
What?
Does it hurt more than regular sex?
Does sex hurt
Spikes?
for you all the time?
No, I mean, no, I shouldn't. I mean, punk rock sex seems like are there spikes involved? And
Is punk... I think... Is
Gigi
punk
Allen
rock
pops up
sex
out of nowhere.
kinky?
Well, doing something punk rock means doing something that you want to do, and you just kind of do whatever the hell you want. You're allowed to say hell on this TV show.
No, you can say hell, honey. We brought you out here. We're promoting a DVD called The Repenetrator.
Yes, that's
so I don't
punk
think
rock.
that we should worry
There's no
about the
zombies
word
in mainstream porn.
No. So tell me this. Have you ever had your tits enlarged?
No.
Or that's a
No,
natural
they're
size?
natural.
Okay. And are you digging the chicks or are you digging the dudes more?
There's just a close-up of my breast on the TV.
Yeah.
Like, whoa.
Well, honey, don't get a hard-on from it. It happens to me all the time. But are you digging the chicks or are you digging the dudes more?
Both.
You dig both equally?
Yeah.
Here's what
I guess it depends on the chick and it depends on the dude.
Okay. Obviously, we cannot show a clip from this. Am I right? We have no clip that we can show. We're showing some photos back here. We are going to show a clip. Good. Yeah, because Pat, you appeared on the Pat Robertson 700 Club recently. I saw you on that, right? Were you on the 700 Club?
TBN, yeah.
TBN. You Christian Broadcasting Network, aren't you? Let's look at this and see if this is the same clip they showed.
Prometheus brought the gift of life, fired a man, but I will bring the world a much greater gift. Immortality!
Okay, there you go. Now, tell us your website one more time because this is really all about your website. We want people to go check it out because when you go to her website, you can really check out what the chick is all about there. BurningAngel.com. Real quick, Kim Coles, what do you think of porn? What's your vibe on porn?
I think if you want to lick it or stick it, do what you want. Do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
I always wonder about the women though. Like, how do they? What makes you? We'll talk off camera because I want to know how do you?
I think a lot of women have a problem with how do you disconnect from your porn
what I'm trying to
character
say.
to being a woman in real life. I mean, there's got to be a disconnect, no?
Well, I mean, just like any other actress, you know, people like their jobs, and you sort of get into a certain character when you're being a certain role. And I think that there's a porn star inside of every girl. And then some people let it out for the world to see, and some people only let it out for their intimate partners.
Yeah, there's
to
no
see,
porn
so.
star inside of this girl because this girl has a 3-inch penis and it's not going anywhere. Sad, Kim. Sad. Now you have a chapter in this book?
I do have a chapter in that
called
book.
Naked Ambition.
Yeah, the book is called Naked Ambition.
All right.
My chapter
so
is
read all
called
about her. Jackie, who do we have? We have someone really exciting. I love this guy.
I am so glad you asked.
Oh!
He was influenced by Dr. Demento. He just played live at the Tokyo Dome. That's called the Big Egg, for those that not know. In Japan, please welcome the comedy rock band Throwing Toasters.
Hello, Queer Edge! Are you ready to rock? I'd like to apologize. The rest of the band couldn't make it. I'm sorry about that. They were actually here, but they ran out to get paint and chocolate syrup and whipped cream. So it's just me. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall, and all the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't get him a dime. But I could. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch themselves a pail of water. They fell down and we sued everyone, including the hill owner's daughter. If you are a nursery rhyme and you're in trouble all the time, wanna put your wife in a pumpkin rind, I can't give you peace of mind, 'cause my service is one of a kind. I'm the nursery rhyme lawyer. A little Miss Muffet sat in a tub fit. Then that spider came out to play. We served that arachnid with a restraining order. Now he must be at least 200 yards away. Blackbirds baked in your pie. Boy kissed you and made you cry. Your cow jumping into the sky, crazy thinking that he can fly. Give my services a try and see what a good boy am I. My ex-husband, that crooked old man, ran off with some floozy gardener, left me living at home in a shoe with 20 kids. Well, I didn't have any idea what to do, so I called the nursery rhyme lawyer, and in just 1 week he found that miserable scumbag of a man and had him paying child support. I live in a boot now and have a summer sandal on the lake. Thanks, nursery rhyme lawyer. When your cupboard is bare, I'm gonna be there. Dish ran away with your spoon, I'll get it back soon. If you've lost your sheep, there's no need to weep. Someone's stealing your
Hi, welcome back to the Queer Edge. We've had quite an amazing evening tonight, don't you think? And I want to say you guys have been fabulous, and I think that makes us equal, because I too have been fabulous. I think you'll all agree. But the Queer Edge is more than just having crazy, wacky fun. The Queer Edge is a learning experience. It's not, oh no, just another learning experience. It is, oh no, the learning experience. It is no child left behind, and it is no drug left behind. So we're going to go around and find out what everyone has learned from the Queer Edge tonight. It's so important. And we'll start with you, Grant. Brilliant song, by the way. Touched my heart like nothing else has ever touched my heart. What have you learned today?
I have learned that adult film stars smell very nice.
Yeah, I do. She does, doesn't she? She didn't smell punk rocky at all.
Not at all.
It's incredible. Joanna, what have you learned, honey?
That I can't be nude on this network.
No, not today, but maybe tomorrow. As soon as we get rid of that man named George Bush and his little friend Colleen Powell, we may get there someday.
Let me know.
Okay, Adam, what have you learned, please?
Well, I learned that people who hug me for uncomfortably long periods of time aren't necessarily my grandmother.
Thank you very much. They just may look like her. Right,
like
exactly.
her,
And Lady Kim Coles, please tell us what you've learned.
I've actually learned 3 things.
Oh, my God.
That even our nursery rhymes can be litigious.
Yes.
I learned that every girl has an inner porn star, and woo, I do.
Yes.
And I learned that my ex-husband is going to be rich, so I'm going to give him a call.
Yeah, good deal.
Thank you.
Jackie, what have you learned,
I'm
honey?
going to take you one better. I have this nursery rhyme lawyer. I'm going to get you the number because the book deal and the money and the cheese nips are in the past.
Oh, God, that's what I'm talking about. Thanks, Jackie.
Let's see what Mr. P, our rock star extraordinaire, has learned today. You look, my God, he looks like something out of Platoon or something, doesn't he? What have you learned?
Well, the D Squad learned that there is such a thing as punk rock porn, and we'd really like to be involved in it.
I can tell. Yeah. Honey, I think you got to clean yourself up a bit, but we'll be right back. Tomorrow's Friday with Queer Edge. This chick right here is going to be back with us.
Germany's paragraph 175 gave the Nazis self-justification to slaughter thousands of homosexuals. The SA was led by one of Hitler's closest and most trusted friends, Ernst Röhm. These feared and lethal stormtroopers ruthlessly hunted down homosexuals. The irony being that Röhm himself was gay. Once Röhm's homosexuality became an embarrassment and problem to Hitler, he was executed. It was also strongly rumored that another close confidant of Hitler, Rudolf Hess, was also gay. The McCarthy and FBI witch hunts sniffed out gays and lesbians as threats to national security and to the American way of life. Roy Cohn, who was McCarthy's chief counsel during these hearings on un-American activities, targeted homosexuals along with other undesirable types. Cohn himself was gay and had been in a relationship with one David Schein. Again, as it was in the dark period of Germany, one of our own became our worst enemy. As the momentum against the GLBT community grew, people ran further and faster back into the closet. Until the mid-1960s, outside of a private home, the only place for a gay or lesbian person to go to meet other people were the gay bars. Now, in these places, police would intimidate clientele, extort the owners, and then many times raid the bars themselves. Now, one early morning, June 28, 1969, the lives of every gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgendered person would start to change forever. Stonewall. Although the most publicized, Stonewall is not the only example we have of the GLBT community standing up for its rights. With gay rights gaining momentum, police raids on gay establishments in Ottawa and Montreal grew. In Toronto, with the new anti-gay mayor Art Eggleton in place, the seemingly unstoppable Metropolitan Police found a new target. After several successful raids on one gay bathhouse, the Barracks, the now out-of-control Metropolitan Police stepped up their harassment. 11 p.m. February 5th, 1981, 150 police simultaneously raided 4 bathhouses in Toronto. 268 men were arrested and charged. This became one of the largest mass arrests in Canadian history. The police report stated that the raids were conducted in a proper and professional manner. In truth, it was anything but.
They had an officer inside already, actually several, and they leaped the counter and grabbed the cashier and buzzed the door up. And the first 50 of them arrived in the first wave. They spread out and very quickly began running around, rounding people up. If you can imagine a place that is 18,000 square feet, all glass and drywall and marble, being attacked by a group of 100 men with sledgehammers and crowbars, breaking metal, smashing glass.
We ended up in the shower room. We were all told to strip. But I think one of the most chilling things was I couldn't see because, you know, I was facing the wall. We couldn't look away from the wall. One of the cops said, looking at all the showers and the pipes going into the shower room, he said, gee, it's too bad we can't hook this up to gas.
The police damage to the Richmond Health Emporium was so extensive that it never reopened.
Today, we tend to look back at Stonewall and the bathhouse raids and wonder how could that possibly happen? How could those who were there to protect us actually harm us? People stood up for what they believed in, and they took a stand and decided that enough was finally enough. Thousands of people rallied behind the GLBT community in Toronto to protest the bathhouse raids and demanded protection for their community, their people, the GLBT community. It was the spark of this protest